So today we're working on the '01 Impala again. One of the common issues with these cars are the turn signal doesn't work, and sometimes the hazard button doesn't work. So I'm pretty sure in this car that the hazard button is the issue. So when you push it, sometimes it doesn't do anything at all, and the white or even the turn signals do not do anything at all. But if you leave the hazard button on, then the turn signals will eventually work. So I mean, it's an '01, so I expect there to be problems. So it's a pretty easy install. So what I'm going to try not to do is pull this whole trim piece out, because all the way across the dash is how you have to pull that out to put like radio like that in. But we're going to try to see if I can wiggle out just the driver's side. So in order to do that, you have to remove this kick panel on the side. There's that black panel right there. This is one of the hooks that pulls down. There should be 2 bolts at the bottom of here, and then this panel should be able to come off. I think there's a bolt there, and then there's 2 bolts up there. So I'm going to pull these out. I'm going to lower the steering column, and then I'll show you what it looks like. And like I said, hopefully I don't have to pull the whole trim piece out, and I should just be able to squeeze the switch in. The one I got actually came from eBay. It said it was no name, but on the box that it came in said TRQ. So hopefully it's a good brand. I think it was like 17 bucks. As long as it works, I don't care. So let me get into this. I'll show you what it looks like. So I pulled the 2 out of the top of the bezel. I did forget there's one there, but these are the 2 bolts that are underneath. And then you should be able to pry that kick panel out. Like I said, there's either one over here or over here, I forget. And then I forgot, you also have to pull the little bezel around the ignition ring off, and then it should be able to pop off. And like I said, my goal is not to have to pull this whole piece off. I'm just hoping to pull off to about where the radio is, and then I should be able to squeeze it out enough to be able to get that switch out and unhook the wire behind it. So this is what it looks like. I actually did it the hard way. So I was struggling with getting the button out, so I looked it up to see what I was doing, see if there was anything else that was maybe in the way. I watched a video on YouTube, which goes to show you should probably watch stuff before you tear stuff apart. But so what I learned was, if you pop this button off, and it doesn't really matter if you break the switch, because you're replacing it anyways, because like I said, sometimes these don't work at all. Sometimes they blink a little slow. Super common problem in these cars. But if you pop the switch off, see if I can find the cover. There's these 2 locking tabs on the side. You got to push 2 screwdrivers in there, and that's how it holds it into place in the hole. So you did not have to pull the whole dash apart, but I did it anyway because I was having issues. So let me show you the part number real quick. This is what it looks like. I mean, it kind of looks exactly the same. Like I said, this is a TRQ part. There's the part number and everything. I think it was $17, $18 on eBay. But slide this piece back in, make sure it's the right way. And then, I don't think that's the right way. There it is. That's the right way. So once this goes back in, just hook the harness back up. It should snap into place. And then hook the wiring back up. I was able to pop it off without having to unhook the side covers, and I got to hook that back up. I'm going to have to hook the traction control light back up and then put everything back together. 2 minutes. I'm going to clean my fingerprints off everything, and that's the end of that install. So if you guys have any questions, comments, comment below. Like I said, there is an easier way of doing this than pulling all this off. I took a 30-second job and turned it into 5 minutes, but you live and you learn, and it wasn't that hard anyway. So thanks for watching.